Hi, ladies and gentlemen, this is Eddie Marcus, spokesman and advocate of basic human rights for all people, which includes you, which means you have the guaranteed right to life, just as the tree that's planted in the soil or the rivers that flow in between. You, my friends, are special as a human being. And I feel so good tonight that I could come to you, having spoken for many years outwardly for whomever might be able to hear, whether it was through this medium or through a CD or a DVD or cable access, glorifying life. And it is apparent to me that the expressions that have been put before us over the past several years would make it easy for us to understand that it's time to end this game. It's no fun anymore. And yet we appreciate everything that has come because it is that which has brought us to this point. That which we've suffered, that which we've decided we will take no more, not because we are upset and angry and mad, but because we've awakened. We now know what we didn't know, and we have made a choice. And I propose to you, ladies and gentlemen, not just of America, not just of my town, Urbana, Mississippi, though we need it so bad. I'd like to make a proposal to the people of the world. And that proposal basically is starting all over again. And yes, these are mosquitoes, but think about it. Starting all over again. Who amongst us is without evil? Who amongst us with- is without sin? Who amongst us haven't done something to cause some pain, to cause some suffering to someone? Who amongst us are free of any of these vices? I think none. And since we are all guilty of playing a part in the hell that we live in, then we should forgive ourselves for what we knew not or can excuse. And having the ability to forgive ourselves, maybe, just maybe, we could forgive one another, forgive everyone else. Wouldn't it be nice to know that you have a new beginning? A new beginning where you can imagine life, a new beginning where the life that you imagine is seemingly so simple and easy to achieve and to accomplish because you're not alone. And not only are the people with you, it seems as if everything, it seems as if the energy of all that is for you. And what is it that you do? You have found that which you do that is love, your greatest love, whatever amongst all things that are done or things that's new to be done, you find yourself in there, your greatest love. Now you have a world, you have a nation, you have a city, you have a town to engage yourself in the process of exercising that which you love as a career objective. And because it is something that you love, then that power that is responsible for all existence gives you something that the world can't give and the world can't take away. And that is joy. Now you have love and joy working together, which is freedom, which also makes it possible for you to live in peace, be prosperous and free, to be joyous now and happy. And not only that, but to live your dream. I'm talking to you about starting all over. Before, we had no role in it. We just a product of it. And I'm not going to brag on anything. I mean, I'm here, and I guess I should be grateful that being here, I have an opportunity to play a role in ending that which now we see as so detrimental to life. That we can rejoice in because we can. Engaging ourselves in that which we love, that joy that we receive allows us to create everything that has been created, is being created, and that will be created in the future from resources that were given to us by a divine power that says no one owns it, but it is available to all who will. And we will. We make sure that no one is homeless, no one is hungry, no one is absent education, no one is absent health care, no one is absent transportation, no one is absent anything that's designed or made by the hands of man, because it is for us all that we give ourselves to protect ourselves and one another from anything that would rob us of our lives. I think it is a wonderful thing for us to forgive, because there are a lot of things that we can be upset about, but being upset, is it going to fix it? Causing somebody to be punished, is that going to remedy anything? You have to realize for every cause there's an effect, and what has caused is the pain and suffering that we see. And to get rid of it is to do something new. Try a prescription that works. We're not trying to deal with treatment, we're trying to fix it. And there are things that you can do that fix it. So let's make sure that we focus on the things of life. I tell you these things, ladies and gentlemen, because of this. I'm a social scientist on the one hand. That means I've kind of studied a little bit. And some of the things that I talk to you about has to do with what I learned, what I was taught. But I'm also a child of life, made by a power, protected by a power, and exists by a power that is my existence. And because of that, I am able to stand here and always for years been able to stand before you and tell you that that power is the essence of life. That anything that happens on this earth basically is designed for us to take care of, our responsibilities. But there, when we've given it our best and we have not measured up, then miracles occur. That mighty power does what you and I have failed to be able to do. But in so doing, it lifts us up to know that we're limited. Now we got work to do. We can't get cocky. We want to live. In order to live, we got to grow. And now we grow. And when we grow, that's when are able to not just cure our sicknesses and diseases, but will free us from them. They don't even come back to us. Ladies and gentlemen, the mosquitoes are dynamic. I'm telling you. But still, I say to you, starting all over again means that we forgive one another. I know people who have done some crazy things, people who have done some hateful things, people who have killed, murdered, lied, cheated others. To be forgiven and to be a positive force in that which you consider life, to be able yourselves to smile and know that the fears that you had before are not there again. Because which you once thought was your enemy is now you know is your friend. And the things that you do, you're not doing them for yourself. You're doing them as though you are the world. The things you're doing it as if you are the world. And you and your compassion and your empathy and your love for the world is as big as the world. And that enables us. So I want to say, we've put our faith in men who will bomb old people in churches, bomb little kids and babies, and call themselves powerful because they lack the caring ability. We don't know what brought that on, but it exists and it must be fixed. Don't you think they would like to be forgiven? I mean, you say, well, how could I forgive? You forgive because who amongst us does not need a form of forgiveness? And would we want anything to stop us from being able to be forgiven, to allow us starting all over again, to live? I think not. And so, brothers and sisters of the world, in Africa, in Russia, in North Korea, in China, and the Philippines, and in India, and Pakistan, and so-called other places of the world, wherever you are, let us start all over again. And let our aim be to live again, to make sure that everyone's needs, wants, and desires are met. Again, my friends, to make sure that what we do and the way we do it allows us to live in peace and be free and prosperous and joyous and happy. Allow us to live our dreams. Let us make sure that we take care of the business. No one suffer for anything, not food, clothing, shelter, education, health care, transportation, or anything that's made by the hands of man. Let us live in such a way that we'll do whatever is necessary to keep pain and suffering away from the people, all of the people. We will never allow ourselves to humble and give in to lying and cheating and stealing and killing and terror and war and hatred and racism and bigotry. No, we don't need that anymore. Let us start all over again and smile. Live day to day, doing exactly what we came into the world to do and everything else in between. Let us start all over again. Think about it. Let's do something about it. Start it all over again. Thank you.